All right, y'all. So the underlying energy that we're working with this couple of weeks is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is talking about passion, drive, creativity. Okay, this chick is nobody's plaything. Okay, let me let you know that for sure. Okay, but she is the life of the party. Um She's very charismatic. She's very good at, interacting with folks. But she has the ability to be very ruthless and get exactly what she wants. Now, I'm not saying that y'all are being ruthless or nothing, but I am saying that this person here, this is somebody that is very, very focused and driven on what they want. When they want something, they go and get it. There's just no stopping that. Now, just one thing to remember here as well, that this can be a male or female. This is not gender specific, okay? So with all that said, I feel like this energy is surrounding a person, possibly. It's about someone that is a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. So I feel like this is somebody that is of Earth energy. And if it's not somebody that's of Earth energy, because I usually don't really see queens as external energy, I see this as you guys. This could be you guys really trying to really focusing on what you want and really focusing on, on your actions, being more active and being able to have that magic, okay? Because Queen of Wands, they're witches usually, so they're very witchy oriented, okay? Now, there's nothing wrong with being a witch. Now, don't be all like that. But I do want you to know that they are good at manifesting. They are good at creating their real realities, and that is one thing that's wonderful about the Queen of Wands. But the Queen of Wands also is someone that is she's pretty feisty as well. So this is the one thing to remember. I feel like this is definitely talking about like really getting what you want, because like I said, the Queen of Wands is somebody that is that is driven by what they strive for. Okay, now for some of y'all, okay, the part of the reading is the High Priestess. So I feel like there could be some secrets, some deep knowing in regards to this, right? This is also some, use of intuition, following your instincts, etc. But it's crossed by the sun here. So that right there tells me that there is either some secrets coming to light right now. There's some clarity in that, or there's something that that's coming to light. Okay, I feel like your intuition as well could be leading you to a place of potential happiness, but more so that there needs to be a bit of clarity in regards to some secrets right now. There's like two other cards that are missing from this spread here that could tell me straight up if this is secrets, but considering that the High Priestess is in front of the sun, I feel like also what you guys could be like, that inner wisdom that could be like reaching a spot of illumination. Okay, so like what you guys have been really trying to strive for, what you guys are really trying to work towards, I feel like this is really definitely coming to light now. There's definitely some clarity in regards to what may be hidden or may not be seen to everybody. Okay, now in the past, you had the Nine of Cups. So this is talking about wish fulfillment. This is talking about manifesting and getting exactly what you want or exactly what you're looking for. Okay, this is a fulfillment in itself, because you know how hard it is to figure out exactly what you want, right? What kind of relationship you want, what kind of this what you want. All that stuff is hard. So when you finally figure it out, this gives you a sense of emotional fulfillment right then. But it also gives you that power and that energy necessary to manifest what you want, right? This is the beginning of manifestation. This is picking your wish. But this is also a reminder or a warning to be careful what you wish for. All right, so Nine of Cups in the past, you guys figured out what you wanted. You guys really got this idea of what you guys wanted, where your passions lie, where your heart lies, what's going to be driving you, Queen of Wands, determination, okay? And I feel like this right here is what's making you guys, stand strong. really putting up a fight here. All right. Now the Nine of Wands is that really hardcore defensive energy, but it's also a card that reminds you of, even though like you've been battered, beaten, and really tired, you are not giving up. You're not ready to do that. You got the nine. You got the Queen of Wands as your underlying energy. There is no way you're giving up. You're too focused on your goals to be giving up so soon. And for the fact that it's the Nine of Pentacles, so sorry, the Nine of Wands as well. This is the end of the cycle, y'all. Okay, it's getting close. You're almost there. You know you're almost there, and you're not ready to give up yet. You guys know that, okay? So that is determination, pretty much right there. Like I said before, Queen of Wands, determination. Present, Nine of Wands, determination. You're not ready to give up on nothing, and your future is looking pretty good too. You guys have the Knight of Swords. This is coming in. This is charging into a situation, or charging after what you believe. This is going after what you believe is your truth, fighting for that truth, and really going after. This could be this could be a Gemini too. Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. But I do not think it's a person per se, but I do think this is either someone is coming to you. I mean, I feel like this is you guys for sure. I feel like you guys are going into a situation which your head held high and your intentions clear. Okay, you have your truth lie in front of you, and considering that that's also the sun is also crossing the Nine of Swords, you're coming into a situation with clarity of thought, and you're really ready to kind of go after that, after what you're wanting. Okay, I think this is great as well because considering that the High Priestess is like all about secrets and all about it's that hidden knowledge, that intuition. I feel like it's been guiding you to a place where you can actually feel good about yourself, feel good about your surroundings, and really have an idea about what you guys are striving for and what your purpose is. Because the Knight of Swords, he's just fighting for a purpose. Okay, his swords is his truth and what he believes that purpose will be. And that is pretty much what it is, you know what I'm saying? And you all are not giving up on that. You guys are really close to the end of the cycle here, so ain't ready to give up next yet. So in your crowning energy, you guys have the Star, so this is hope. So this is basically to remember the Nine of Cups in a way. Okay, you got two manifestation cards, big time. And I just told you the Queen of Wands, she can manifest too, big time. Okay, but this is also telling you to remember the fulfillment that you had gotten in the past, right? The hope. The hope that the Star provides is that of recognizing what has been lost, appreciating what has been lost, appreciating what you have had, and recognizing the future that you can build on your own, the future that you can build. And as you see the Star, she's pouring the water out. She's pouring that water into that lake there. She's giving back. She's appreciating the earth and her surroundings for providing her with the necessary sources to be able to build something new for herself. So this is talking about having that hope and having that that feeling of wish fulfillment in your heart. Okay, this is a major wish fulfillment. So you can manifest a new beginning and something wonderful. The potential happiness I was talking about with the sun. You guys can conjure that if you want to. You just have to remember and have this feeling in your heart that you will get it. Okay, if you've had it before, you can get it again. Okay, that's just one thing that you got to remember. You can get it again. I'm gonna go ahead and clarify the Knight of Swords though, because that leaves me with nothing. I need to know what's up. Okay, what are you guys fighting for? What is this truth, right? What is this truth here? What's this Knight of Swords? What is the Knight of Swords here? Ooh. Y'all got two things, okay? Nine of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So it's pretty much telling me this is a work in progress, but you're not ready to give up. This is something that you're fighting for, trying to complete a cycle, but with contemplation and focus and drive, okay? This is the Apprentice card, the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like with the I feel like with the Knight of Swords is telling me that you guys are really working hard to gain to to gain that reward that you're looking for. You're looking to end the cycle. Y'all exhausted too, man. You guys are fighting really hard. Can I get one more card for the Knight of Swords? One more card for the Knight of Swords. Okay. The Hierophant. So perhaps this is wanting some structure. You're wanting to have something. I mean, because you have the Sun and the Hierophant now in the same reading. This could be wanting a relationship or a marriage, perhaps. Breaking those traditional ties as well. But I feel like this is based off of routine. Let's pull for the Nine of Cups really fast too, because they're still not telling me what you're fighting for, really. Probably, like I said, you guys could be fighting for a relationship. You guys could be fighting for structure. Okay, or to fight against the confines of your surroundings. Like this could your surroundings could be fighting against what the norm is, because the Knight of Swords is a rebellious card. They're always rebelling. Okay, that's a rebel card. Okay, they fight for their truth. Okay, but the Hierophant being there, yeah, I feel like that's definitely, if it's not fighting if it's not fighting for a relationship, and if it's not fighting for a more a better routine, a better structure for yourself, then this is fighting against the confines that you're in right now. Okay, because you guys are royally exhausted. You got it twice in one reading. Nine of Cups, please. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Oh, snap. King of Cups. Okay, so yeah, you guys could definitely be wanting a relationship right now. You guys are definitely doing that. And you guys could be trying to fight towards a relationship in where this person that you are much in love with and is in love with you can be together. I feel like you guys are really working to be in not be in one spot, but you're really fighting for this relationship here, because y'all could be trying to get married right now, and it's like a struggle. But just remember that love is there. With that passion, that love, everything will magnetize to you. What you want will come to you. And just be careful with the Knight of Swords energy. I mean, you can fight for what you believe in, but when it becomes too aggressive, you might be actually fighting away your dreams than bringing it to you. Okay, so your wisdom of the oracle, you guys have the soulmate card. So this is talking about soulmates. The King of Cups could be y'all soulmate. Now, King of Cups, Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, they all could be male or female. Okay, it is not sex oriented. But I do think that this person that was in your past, the person that you were wishing for, this is your soulmate. This is somebody that's here to teach you or show you something. That's why you're so exhausted. Maybe there are the motive that pushed you to do something that was out of your comfort zone, because the Knight of Wands, they're not in their comfort zone. They're not comfortable at all. So I feel like whoever this person is, they're putting you in this position to really focus on something that you needed to do for yourself. Okay, and whatever you're trying to push towards, whatever it is, one, you know what it is, and two, it's going to make you stronger at the end of this. Okay, and it's going to refine some sort of skills, because you have the Eight of Pentacles in your future to clarify the Knight of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles is there to tell you that you're really refining your skills. You're really focusing on the day-to-day stuff, and you're not really focusing too much on the future, because you know it'll come to you. So that's awesome. So whoever it is, they're pushing you in the right direction, or pushing in the direction that's best fits for you. Okay, your determination is going to get you to that emotional fulfillment, that wish fulfillment, all that goodness. You guys are going to be okay. Now, one other card that kind of concerns me here is the codependency card from the Romance Angels. Okay, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, considering that you guys are under a lot of stress right now, I mean, just be cautious of some things that, I guess, that don't serve you, right? So this is really working on yourself, per se. I feel like the Queen of Wands, they are driven by wants and what they desire. The King of Cups is someone that you desire, right? This is someone that you want, okay? The Queen of Wands, she focuses on what drives her, what's her passion. And I don't know if this is somebody that you're working to, that you have a relationship with that is into drugs or not, but just be cautious of that. And if there is more giving and more effort being put into a relationship that shouldn't be, then it's time. Then this might be time for you to reflect and use this soulmate relationship to figure out exactly why you put so much effort into a relationship and why why the other person doesn't. Okay, because this is all about you, and really, your relationship should support you as much as it supports the other person. Okay, there's supposed to be an equal balance. If there's no equal balance, there's something, and that's what codependence is all about. There's nothing equal right now. There's something being overgiven right now, or over received, and it's not necessarily a good thing. Okay, so be cautious and mindful of that. So if you're trying to tend to your partner right now while you're going through something tough, just be cautious. It's not probably for the best, but it's gonna wear you out. Okay, just be mindful of that. All right, y'all. This has been your reading. I hope this made sense, and I hope you can, this here can really provide you with some information needed to really propel yourself in the next couple of weeks. I feel like this whole reading is just really focused on, getting through to the other side, right? This is really focusing on moving you towards that, that wonderful beginning here, that wonderful happiness. And you know that you can get it by following your instincts. And I feel like you're in a process of where you're tired, but you're just so focused on the future right now that you're so focused on how you're doing things rather than the future that it's going to just come to you faster. I just see a lot of greatness coming up here for this reading here.